I screwed them on backwards. Hello, welcome back to trY. It's kind of like Tasty Tuesday, but with no cooking. Today, we're gonna tackle my office. It's a really dismal looking place right now. I would like it to look better. I currently have like the smallest desk, like the tiniest desk known to mankind. So I came across this DIY on Pinterest, which is for like a mid-century modern shelf/desk where the desk and shelves are built into the wall. It looks simple, but at the same time, I've never done anything like it before. So gotta be honest, I'm terrified. My objective is for it to look like a really nice creative space, like something that's inspiring, somewhere that a person would want to be for 8 hours a day editing videos. Right now, it does not look like that. It looks like isolation. So in the DIY, they have white walls. I'm gonna keep my walls red for now. Also in the DIY, they had shelves that were already built, like they were already pre-made shelves. They didn't have that at Home Depot, so I had to go to the lumber yard by myself. I'm in Home Depot right now, shopping for lumber. It's very intimidating because I've never shopped for lumber before. There's a lot of guys in overalls here, but don't worry, I got overalls on too, so I'm blending in very well. I also was reading online that some Home Depots cut your wood for you, some don't cut your wood for you. So I'm really hoping they'll cut my wood because your girl doesn't have a wood cutter. And also your girl doesn't have a garage to have a wood cutter. Also your girl thinks wood cutting is really scary. Good news, they did cut my wood. Shout out to Felix in Panorama City Home Depot. You're the best. They're supposed to charge you too. They didn't, or does that get him in trouble? I mean, he did charge me. I paid extra. So when I first decided I was gonna do wood shelves, I was like, well, that's kind of cool. I get to stain it whatever color I want. And I was really inspired by this like honey pine color of my bookshelf with this like maybe matte black hardware. I think that would look really good against the red. So I went back to Home Depot today and I bought hopefully the right color stain. I got a golden pecan and a golden oak, and hopefully one of those is the right golden for me. I also got a wood conditioner and also polyurethane. That's right, urethane. If you just buy the pre-made shelves, you can skip all of this. Skip all this whole part of the video. But if you're getting wood from scratch, here we go, it's a ride. Let's go sand these and stain them and see if we got a color that we like. So first we're gonna sand it with a medium grit sandpaper. Another thing I learned when you're sanding, you gotta go with the grain. We are not on that gluten-free diet right now. We are going with the grain. Then we're gonna wipe off any of the dust or debris, very important. Then we're gonna use a wood conditioner. Wood conditioner opens the wood. It needs to be open so that the stain can be received into the wood. You have to be an open wood in life in order to receive the stains of life. Well, that was supposed to be inspiring. Then we're gonna wait for that to dry for like 5 minutes, and then we're gonna put the stain on with a brush and wipe off the excess stain that's not soaking into our wood, because we want the stain to go into our wood. We want to stain our wood, not like soak our wood, right? And then we're gonna let that dry for like an hour, and then we're gonna sand it again, and then we're gonna stain it again, and then we're gonna sand it, and then we're gonna put polyurethane on it. No, urethane! Okay, enough of how cute we are. Let's do it. It's been 5 hours. I'm still not done. I got one coat of wood stain on all of the pieces of wood, and I still need to do all the other sides of these woods. I gotta go do dinner, so I guess I'll do it tomorrow. Like, damn, I didn't think it would take that long. Hello, good morning. So this is like the 4th day that I've been working on these shelves. I didn't set aside more time than 1 day to do them because I did not think it was gonna take this long. So I've had to like work on them in between other things that I had planned on other days, but all my other days were really packed. So it's just been like 4 days of this sitting here, and I hate it. It's way more work than I thought. I never want to do shelves ever again. I'm just gonna buy pre-done shelves next time for sure. Hey, don't walk on that. Don't walk on that. Got cats walking all over my freshly glazed shelves. Yeah. So I thought it was gonna be stain, polish, done. Nope. Before you put on like polyurethane, you have to do a fine grit sanding. And then that has to dry for 2 hours before you do the second coat. And you have to sand it again in between the coat. Also, the brush that you're brushing the polyurethane with, while it's drying on the boards, the brush gets dry, and then you can't paint with it. So then I had to wash the brush, and then I had to wait for the brush to dry, and then I had to do both sides of each board and the side edges of each board. Just way longer than what I expected. Nobody wants these boards in here anymore. I don't want them here. Steve doesn't want them here anymore. This fan is like not enough ventilation. My peace lily is pieced off. So mad, look at it. I don't even know if it's coming back from this. We haven't even gotten to the building part yet, which is like the whole DIY is just the building part. That's what's going on in my life right now. If you're gonna do this DIY, buy your own shelves. Buy shelves first. Don't make them. You don't need this in your life. I hate you. Hello, oh my god. It is 2 weeks later after the start of this video. I thought we would have all this shit done in 2 days. Turns out I am wrong. It has been a ride. My life's not even the same anymore. I don't even know that girl back then. That girl, she was naive. She had stars in her eyes. She was so hopeful and happy. This girl's beat. But hopefully we get a desk today. Hopefully it looks good. Like, pray for me. Oh, and I had to paint the hardware. The tutorial that I'm following, they painted their hardware gold. I painted mine black. So the first thing I think I'm gonna do is clear out this area. Make sure we have a clean, clear workspace. We're professionals. Let's try this. Strong boy, yay, strong boy. Other than this, I don't need a man. This is the only part that I need my slave. Hey, get to work. My slave is running amok. Got the room cleared, got our shelves stained and sanded, fucking finally. Now it's time to make the shelf. Just to make sure we have absolutely everything so we are not struck with surprises later. Make sure that we have 4 70-inch twin tracks upright by Rubbermaid, 17 11.5-inch twin track shelves brackets by Rubbermaid. Not sponsored by Rubbermaid. Unless you want to sponsor me, Rubbermaid, I'm down. 3 18.5-inch twin track shelf brackets by Rubbermaid that I spray painted black. 3 12-inch by 24-inch shelves. And then 3 12-inch by 48-inch shelves. And 1 3/4-inch 20-inch by 48-inch plywood. Also, you're gonna need 5 twin track hardware packs by Rubbermaid. Hopefully this works out for your brand, Rubbermaid. You're also gonna need a hammer, a power drill, a 1/4-inch drill bit for the anchors, 1/8-inch drill bit for the shelves, which I don't have an 1/8 inch, but I have a 5/32 inch, which is like a little smaller, like this much smaller than an 1/8 inch. Level and a tape measurer. Let's try to make something happen on this wall. Okay, so of course my camera mic went out on the other camera. Am I not supposed to have a very fashionable mid-century modern DIY desk? I just got done marking the walls 21 inches above the ground and then 22 inches apart in between each bracket. Now we're gonna drill with a 1/4-inch drill bit into all of those marks that we just made.
How big is this desk gonna be, yo?
It's gonna be motherfucking huge.
Yeah.
It's gonna take up this whole wall, basically.
That's crazy.
Yeah, okay, so here's the first one. I'm kind of scared because this drill bit's pretty big, so it's gonna make some big holes, which means some big mistakes if it's not good. Pray for me. You ready for this?
Yep.
Are you praying for me?
Yeah, because we own this place, so.
I know. Isn't it so much worse?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Like if we were renting, you'd think it'd be the opposite. Like we don't want to mess it up because we want to get our deposit back.
Right.
But actually, I don't care about the one I'm renting. We really care about this.
If we're renting, you could drill sideways and I wouldn't care.
Yeah, we'd be like, I guess we're not getting our deposit back. Ooh,
yeah.
ooh.
No big deal.
Here we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It sounded like I was just impersonating the drill. Okay, everything's cool. Everything's still. Oh wait, everything's still. Confident. What were you gonna say?
Well, you were hovering and I was getting nervous because you were gonna miss the mark.
But I didn't.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna do that a million more times.
Holes in our new wall?
Yeah, you like it?
No, it's a lot of holes.
You like all those holes?
Look at this shit.
Look, this is like you and this is like me.
What's that?
And we make it work.
That's right.
We make it work. Ow, ow.
We're using the world's tiniest hammer.
Because it fits my hand. It's my hander.
Yeah, huh? Only only 40 more to go.
Oh, you're being a hater now, but wait till you see this beautiful, beautiful desk.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
taken 3 weeks.
Yep.
Our anchors are secured to the wall, hopefully. Now all we're gonna do is take our tracks and we're gonna screw them onto the wall, and hopefully the holes are in the right place. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. I knew something would go wrong. For the past hour, I've been screwing these on. They're backwards. I screwed them on backwards. So now I'm gonna have to unscrew all of these and screw them in. Why did I just assume this was right? Why? So if you're doing this at home, like, the open part is not facing you. Oh, I'm never gonna have a desk. I thought this was going so well. Me on a Tinder date. I'm just kidding, I'm too old for Tinder. I've never been on it before Steve and I started dating. Tinder didn't exist. I need to recruit you.
Let's do it.
This one's done. I just need to start on that side, just unscrewing.
Okay.
Okay, now the friggin' tracks are on the right way, so the brackets should be able to hold. Dude, I have beef with these stickers Rubbermaid. I cannot get these off. Why would you put them all over here? Damn. Like, it's even scored? Who's trying to steal shelf brackets this hard? We don't need this type of negativity in our lives. Damn. 10 years later, we can get started.
I ain't a man that you've been looking for. Hearts being darker than a devil's soul.
Oh my gosh. So I high key love how this turned out. Oh my goodness. It came out so good. So yeah, it took a lot longer to stain wood than I thought it would take to stain wood. Did not plan for that. That's something, if you've never stained wood before, you're welcome. Also, I don't know if the style that it turned out is mid-century modern exactly. I think that the colors kind of make it look from a little bit different of an era. I think if I had like a white wall or something more of a mid-century modern time, it would look more that way. But as far as the wall desk aesthetic goes, I think it looks pretty dope. I feel like I filled the wall with my personality. I really love that my M&M brick gets a special place. If you don't know, that brick is from Eminem's childhood home that was featured on the cover of Marshall Mathers LP and Marshall Mathers LP 2. And he did the thing like a couple years ago where that house got torn down and he sold 700 of the bricks from it to go to Detroit housing. Anyway, success! Whoa, we did it. I don't know, I'm like so blown away. I really didn't know how this was gonna turn out and I was scared, but I'm in love. If you guys like this DIY series and you wanna see me try more DIYs from Pinterest or from wherever, or just out of my brain to see if they work and how hard they are, and if it's like, if a real person is able to do them or if you have to kind of hire somebody, give me a thumbs up and like leave me a comment and stuff. Also follow me on Instagram, just cause that has nothing to do with this video, but you know, if you want to be friends, I would welcome your friendship, please. Dad. Subscribe so you don't miss any of this. I'm gonna try to do more of these. I'm gonna go work at my cool little desk now. Be jealous. I don't know how to end videos.